Okay, it's time to go in the dugout, sponsored by the Michigan High School Baseball Coaches Association. And we're talking with soon-to-be Hall of Famer Tommy Kurczewski, the head coach from Auburn Hills, Avondale. Coach, thanks for spending your lunch break with state champs today.
No, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Something I thought that was really cool is when you Google Tommy Kurczewski, the first thing that pops up is baseballreference.com, and the former minor league baseball player Tommy Kurczewski, drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1984 in the 37th round, but then in the third round by the Cleveland Indians after a college career at Michigan State. Are you the same Tommy Kurczewski?
Yes, I am. Just a little bit older now.
Right. Well, how exciting was it to be drafted not once but twice?
Back when I was younger, that was my dream. I wanted to be a professional baseball player, so that was definitely exciting. Now I'm here coaching kids who have that same dream, so it's really enjoyable. I can't imagine doing anything else. Once my career ended, so I'm very happy where I ended up.
Yeah, absolutely. You were a Utica Ford high school player, correct?
Yeah.
Yep,
Correct.
you played college in Michigan State and the minor leagues. Tell us what the pro baseball experience was like for you.
Well, I don't know if you ever saw the movie like Bull Durham.
Yeah.
And,
yeah. Oh yeah. It was about that
But
same time too, right? I mean, you were playing when that movie came out.
that movie came out. Field of Dreams came out. So
Right.
yeah, it was very nice, memories. But it was all that it was made out to be. I mean, definitely the minor leagues are a different lifestyle than the big leagues, but memories that last a lifetime. I wouldn't have given it up for anything. So
Yeah, and you were a pitcher.
I was a starting pitcher, correct?
Yep, you were a pitcher. Was there ever a time that you thought maybe you'd get a chance in the show?
Definitely. You always have to believe that, and
Yeah.
I was moving up the system pretty quickly. The first year I moved up from rookie ball to single A, and the second year I started having some issues with control, and then I started having some elbow issues, and that's kind of where it ended after about 3 years. So
Okay. Well, you gave it a yeoman's effort, that's for sure, right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
did get the experience. Well, I'll tell you what. If you go to eBay for $6.23, you can buy this card that I'm actually holding up right here. This is the baseball card that you can buy. So, I would encourage anyone who wants to do that, should do that. But you, like you said, you lived every kid's dream. I mean, you're on a baseball card.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have actually a couple in my desk drawer. I show the kids right here.
All right. Well, there you go. I mean, if you live it, you can do, or if you dream it, you can do it, and that's, really cool, I think, for the kids to see. How and when did you get into coaching, Tommy?
Well, when my baseball career ended in 1990, 91, I'm losing track of the years, but
Right.
I had to go back and finish school, and because I was drafted after my third year at Michigan State, so I went
Okay.
back to get my degree. I went back to Wayne State, actually, is where I finished.
Okay.
And as soon as I graduated with my bachelor's degree, I was hired the next year right here at Avondale High School, and it just so happens the JV baseball job was open when I got in here. So it all just seemed to work out perfectly, and I've been here ever since. I coached my first 5 years as the JV coach here at Avondale, and then I've been the varsity coach now for the past 23 years.
Wow. And last year, I believe you entered the 400 win club, which is awesome.
Yes.
And what's kept you coming back every year? And, why has it always been Avondale for you?
I've always been a loyal person, and there was no need to move. I enjoyed my time here. It's a great district and a great place to teach. Love of the game, obviously. If I didn't love this, I wouldn't be coaching this many years. I enjoy being around the kids. It's just a great thing. It's something,
Yeah.
like I said, I had a backup plan going into my baseball career. I knew that this was going to be what I wanted to do if that didn't work out, and luckily I had that backup plan.
So if I would have told you when you started that someday you would be a Michigan high school Hall of Fame coach, what would you have told me?
I don't think I would have believed that because I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, when I don't think any coach when we go into coaching, I don't think we think about wow we're going to be there 20 years from now or 25 years from now.
Right.
It's something
Right.
we don't think about as coaches. But the years just as we get older, this, the years seem
Yeah.
to fly by. So
Yes, sir.
that's what,
That's
you know,
exactly right. I know. We're
kids grow
20
up
years.
and-
Yeah, state
Yeah.
champs is 20 years old this fall. So, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. You wake up, your kids are now 25, 30 years old. It's like, whoa, where'd time go?
No doubt. Have you guys played a game yet this year?
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
again we're pretty fortunate here. We have a very very good complex here. Our field takes water great.
Okay.
We've had to move games. Actually, we have a doubleheader planned today because of the snow we got on Monday.
Right.
The school we were going to play, their field doesn't take water well, so we're playing a doubleheader here today. So we're actually got 5 games in up to this point, which is not a lot. It's probably the least amount I've had through the years
Yeah.
at this time.
Yeah, it's been one of those just wacky early springs. Well, tell me about this year's team and what you like about them.
Well, I will start off by saying, as I say it a lot of times, because we're a small district and we don't get a big draw here at Avondale for baseball. We don't get 60 kids, 50 kids trying out. Unfortunately, the past 2 years, I don't know why this is happening, but might have something to do with COVID. But our numbers have been dropping, and I hear this across many schools. And the past 2 years, we have not even had a JV team.
Wow.
So we have one baseball team here, and we have to keep more kids than usual. So I have, out of 19 on our roster, we have 10 9th and 10th graders on the team. So half our team's a JV roster. But it's normal for us here, so it's nothing new. My philosophy with this district and with our draw here is we need to build. We kind of form our teams year to year based on a core group of players, and that core group can't always be seniors. It's got to be
Right.
freshmen and sophomores, and you keep building each year off of those kids. And that's kind of what we've been doing here. So not much has really changed. I will say, I'm proud to say, we're pretty competitive year in and year out, and that's kind of what we hang our hat on. We're kind of right around a lot of big districts, so although we're a small Division I school, there's been times we're Division II because of our numbers, how they
Right.
fluctuate. But I always believe you need to play the best to get better. I know a lot of coaches are about wins and losses, but that's good for the confidence. But sometimes that doesn't help improve your team all that much. So I've always been under the philosophy of trying to schedule the better teams in the area, and I'm happy to say I do believe our program is has grown as I've been here.
Yeah, that's great. And I know it wasn't that long ago. You had a 25-win squad, and so you've had some success there. How do you feel about this group now that you've had a chance to see them in action and moving forward?
I'm excited about this group. I'm very pleased with the direction we're heading. The seniors we do have, they're great leaders, which is always a help, to the coaches. We have some solid pitching depth. Our bats are decent. The only thing I would say that I wish we had more of is depth. Again, a lot of the younger guys that we kept weren't probably not quite ready for varsity baseball, but again, it's a building stone. It's a
Right.
building block. We're trying to get those kids ready so that they're going to be the kids that we're looking forward to next year. So depth would probably be our issue, but I'm excited. We're
Okay.
3-2 right now, and we've played some pretty good schools up to this point. We've been in every game, so
All
we're
right.
looking forward to the rest of the season.
Are you guys in Division I now?
Yes, we're in Division I.
Okay. Well, no doubt you'll have it'll be, if you get through districts, right? That's usually the stumbling block. If you can get through there, then, you never know what kind of a run you can make because it's a quick turnaround after that.
Yeah, baseball is one of those games. Anything can happen on any day. So
No doubt. No doubt. Well, Coach, lastly, I just want to ask you, and we always ask about the Coaches Association, your thoughts on being involved with the MHSBCA, how important it is for high school coaches to have that kind of fraternity that you can lean on each other.
yeah, I think it's great, to have that relationship with other coaches, just being able to connect with other coaches is amazing. I think not only, now that I'm older, back when you were younger, you have mentors you could look up to, people you can reach out to. So I think it's very important for especially these younger coaches to realize that this is a tool that they should be utilizing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, Auburn Hill Avondales and former member of the Cleveland Indians organization, Tommy Kurczewski, thank you so much for joining us in the dugout. Good luck this season.
All right. Thanks, Lauren.
Okay.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You got it. All right.